First and foremost, guys, welcome to the first day of the Icon School. I'm honestly super excited. Put some 1Vs in the chat, 1V in the chat if you guys are actually excited for today. As you guys know, we announced on Sunday that we will be doing this campaign for all of December. Because like we said, we honestly want to finish the year strong. We want to come up starting January 2025, really with all the best energy, but also knowing exactly what we need to do to get to the next level. So as you guys know, today is going to be the first day of the Icon School, and we organize the Icon School, which are 7 days of trainings that you need to start your business from zero to honestly hero. So day one, it's going to be covered by me, and I'm actually going to be speaking about something which I believe is super crucial and important, which is obviously the right mindset that you need to have in order for you to become successful in this business, right? So I'm going to be actually sharing my screen with you guys because with the icons, when we spoke about doing the Icon School, we talked about having visuals. We talked about, honestly, guys, giving you really everything you need. Again, it doesn't matter if you're completely new in the business, but giving you absolutely anything you need for you to actually launch your business the most successful way. So let me just share my screen right now. 1 second. There we go. So can you guys hear can you guys see my screen? Can you guys confirm please in the chat if you guys can see my screen? Yes. Amazing. So we are going to begin with day one of the Icon School. And today, like I said, we're going to be speaking about network marketing mindset. So I want to actually see you guys in the chat, and I want you to put me a number 1 if you've already been in the industry, meaning you've already been in the industry longer than a month, for example, right? Longer than a month. And put a 0 in the chat, if this is your first network marketing call. Because I just want to kind of test the waters and see how many people are actually new. So I see a lot of zeros. And I'm actually really happy to see that because that means that you are honestly about to completely change your life if you decide to do it, right? So I see some ones as well. We definitely have people that have been in the business for longer than a month. But if you're completely new, I think this training is going to be most beneficial for you. If you are someone that's been in the business for a bit longer, then I do think this training is going to be great to refresh the mind and honestly, again, understand what's the right mindset that you should have when approaching the business, right? So the number 1 thing that I wanted to start speaking about, you guys, it's actually the employee versus business owner mindset, right? Because again, for the people who are new in this call, right, and you've been maybe in economy for a couple of months, right, and you've been using our products, using our services, and making money with the trading, right? And honestly speaking, guys, I can truthfully say and put my heart in my hand in my heart and say that I personally believe we have one of the best services and products out there when it comes to the trading space. For the ones that don't know me, I'm going to start sharing my story in a bit, but to make it short, I've been in the trading and network marketing industry for the past 4 years. Okay, so 4 years that I've been in this industry, and when I started in this industry, I wasn't as lucky as many of you guys. Because I know many of you guys only paid, the elite pack, which is $149 to get started. And some of you guys maybe entered with the gold pack, right? That has, the whole education, including crypto, including indices and everything. And that's only $499. So you either started with $150 or $500, right? $500 or $600 if you bought Elite Pro, it's the max that you've invested in this business. Whereas myself, when I got started in this industry, I was in a company or in a different company that for me to get started was $1,500, right? $1,500. I'm talking about 10 times more than the actual initial cost in economy. Now, the reason I'm speaking about that is I want you guys now to put on the chat a me, like the word me, if you are someone in this Zoom who actually made money from the products. No, matter of fact, no. Let's actually do this again because I see the chat booming right now. Let's actually do something better, which I've done yesterday on a different call in Spanish, and I want to ask you guys, can you please drop in the chat? How much money you've made this week from economy? So drop in the chat how much money you've made this week off economy, just the services. So just trading. Put in the chat. So Hamza says $1,800. Gloria says 1,000. Samuel says 650. $200 a week. Over $5,000 this week. $20. 1,300 euro. $500. $400. $200. About $1,000. 7,500 euro this week using economies products. Like, the reason I wanted to start this training by asking that question, Anika can risk 5,000 pounds. The reason I wanted to start this training by asking this question is, like, again, we need to understand what we have in our hands. We need to understand the type of company that we're part of. We need to understand that when we speak about network marketing, we're not only speaking about, making money by marketing or by promoting. We're speaking about actually giving people the opportunity to change their life with trading. And again, like I said, I love what we do because, guys, if we are products of the products and we see the results of what we're using, let me ask you guys a very simple question. If you were someone in the chat that put that, in 1 week, you've made, let's not even use any exaggerated number, right? There were people in the chat here saying they made $5,000 this week, $7,000 this week. Let's not use any of those examples. Let's use a very simple example. Let's say you were making $300 this week. Would you be someone that would want to share this with a family member? Would you be someone that wants to share this with a friend? Would you be someone to start a business by telling people about a product or a service you're already using that's already making you money? And again, you can make a whole business out of it, right? I see in the chat 100% for sure. Gloria says sharing is caring. I agree with you, Gloria. Sharing is caring. Hamza says, my mom already wanted to get into trading business, so might as well. Might as well, right? So again, the reason I wanted to ask this question is because I see that a lot of people, when they get started in economy, when they get started with one vision, they start making money with the trading, and maybe they want to do the network marketing side, but they're afraid because they don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to sell to my friends. I don't want to sell to my family members. I don't want to sell to people. You need to get over this fear of sales. Like, I don't know I don't know what in life or who programmed you to think that selling is a bad thing or sharing something that you use that's beneficial is a bad thing, but you need to get over that mindset. Because in here, and what I'm about to share you guys, is the mindset of a business owner. And I'm going to tell you something right now. You being part of economy and you having access to all these products and services which are already making you money, you can make a whole business out of it, which with what I'm about to tell you, right? So again, the reason I started with the first slide, speaking about employee versus business owner or versus entrepreneur, is that obviously some of you guys here are making a lot of money with the products and services, but I would say majority of people, when they start with the trading space, they still have a job in place, right? Actually, put it in the chat. Put number 2 in the chat if you're someone that still yet has a job, like you're still working, employed by a company or something. Yeah, majority of people, I see the chat exploding. Majority of people, when they join the network marketing industry or when they join the trading industry, they still have a job in place, right? And guys, I'm not one to bash any job because I don't think it's right. And I think obviously if you have a job, there's nothing to be ashamed of. But I am here, I'm one to say that if you're a person that you are in this Zoom today and you want to transition from being an employee to becoming an actual business owner, there's going to be certain things in your mindset that are going to be like that you're going to need to switch in order for you to make it big here, right? Because again, majority of us, when we are in a job, we have a fixed income, right? And we're used to having this fixed income every single month, every single week, right? And that gives us quote unquote security, right? We feel secure because we have an income at the end of the month, right? Whereas when you're an entrepreneur, when you're a business owner, your income relies fully on your results. Your income relies fully on the work you're putting in and obviously the results you're going to get out of your business, right? Now, the thing is, and why I wanted to touch upon this topic specifically, is let me put it into perspective, you guys, especially for the people that have jobs right now, right? Yes, you might have a salary at the end of the month, but number one, nothing in life is absolutely secure and certain. Nobody knows if 1 month from now, 2 months from now, we're going to be heading towards, God hopes not. And I don't know if there's this saying in English, but I touch wood. That's the saying in Spanish, that this is not going to happen. But God forbid we go through another pandemic in a month from now, in 2 months from now, and half of us get laid off from our jobs. Because I know that that's something that happened to myself, and that's something that happened to my family when the pandemic struck, right? And the thing is, when you're someone, when you are someone that you're just relying on the income from your job and you lose that job, then you have no money, right? And at the end of the day, you've been working for years, building somebody else's income and somebody else's dream, right? When obviously choosing to become an entrepreneur, choosing to become a business owner, you're actually building something for yourself, right? So on the next slide, I'm showing you a picture of where I actually got started when I got started in this industry. And the reason I wanted to share a little bit of my story as well is because every time I share my story, I don't share my story just for you guys to know who I am. I share my story to teach lessons always in between my story. Because I am a type of a person that I believe that my story is not going to be exactly identical to yours, but I truly believe success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. And if you guys pay attention to those clues, there is a much higher chance for you guys to become successful in this industry as well. So the pictures that you guys see here was Fabi on 2021 after the pandemic has struck and my parents have lost one of their businesses. We were completely bankrupt, completely broken, not just broken money, but broken spirit, guys. Like my spirit was on the floor. I had no income at all. And I kept hearing in my house the phrase, there's not enough. There's not enough, or we can't afford it. We can't afford it. Put it in the chat. Put a chat a number one if you're tired of hearing that. You're tired of hearing I can't afford it. You're tired you're tired of hearing I don't have enough, or knowing you don't have enough money and you actually want to do something about it, right? So I was at this point in my life, 2021, right, when before I started in the industry, and I was actually again working, selling accessories from. Well, I would wake up at 6 a.m. I would need to get the inventory from the market at like 7 a.m. I would need to go to the mall, open the mall at 9 a.m., and I would work from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every single day, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. until the mall closed. And you know what was the thing, guys? This was a type of a job that it wasn't like I even had a fixed salary. This was a type of a job that if I did not sell these accessories, I had no money to eat. Like literally, that was it. So when I started actually from what you're seeing in the pictures. And I think it's very easy for us to sometimes look at these leaders and look at, for example, myself, right? A lot of people look at me and they're like, oh, well, Fabi's an icon 100, right? She makes so much money. Of course she can do it. Oh, well, Fabi has 1,000K followers on TikTok. Of course she can go viral. Oh, Fabi has her social media built up. Of course she's gonna sign up people. But the truth is, I started like each and every single one of you guys. Like I started like each and every single one of you guys. I started from the bottom. I started having a dead end job, which didn't pay me anything, and I was also scared. Like I get it. I get it if you're someone who you are entering in this industry and you're a little bit scared because you have no idea how you're gonna do this. But again, that's why we decided to put these trainings together and put all of the things that we have in place in December for you guys to actually have an action plan into how to launch your business this December. So one thing that allowed me to, go from the person that you're seeing on screen right now to the woman who's actually giving this Zoom and becoming successful in the network marketing industry and understanding, this is the key part, understanding I could not just rely on this job and I could not just rely on, any job, and that I had to do something for myself. The number one thing was environment, right? Environment. You guys are extremely blessed and should be so grateful that you are part of one vision. Matter of fact, put a thank you in the chat if you're grateful for your mentor, if you're grateful for your upline, if you're grateful for your sideline, if you're grateful for the community. Because again, guys, I'm gonna be completely honest, there's not many places out there that give you the support and the environment, the right environment for success that you need to go to the next level. And we've created a beautiful community of people who want to see you win. You know what I found? You know what I found crazy when I started in the network marketing industry? I found it crazy that there were strangers, like literally strangers, people that never met me in my life that wanted to see me succeed more than my closest friends, more than some family members. Why? Because of the right mindset that they have, because of the environment we have created. Because in here, if you win, I win. And if we want everyone to win, even if it doesn't benefit our business, it's just the environment. It's honestly a right environment for you to succeed. And it's not only about people being supportive, but it's actually also the access that you have in here. That's a keyword, access. In network marketing, guys, you have access to great mentors. You have access to great trainings. You have access to super successful people who are going to be literally teaching you exactly what they've done for you to replicate, right? So when I, found the network marketing industry, I put myself in the right environment, and I decided to, and this is key for the people who are new in the industry, I decided to embrace my new environment, but I also decided to cut off my previous environment, which was not allowing me to succeed. Because the truth is, many of you guys in here, maybe you've been 1 month, 2 months in the industry, couple months, maybe you're brand new. It doesn't really matter. But many of you guys are not letting go of the thing that's literally holding you back. You're not letting go of the thing that's holding you back, or the person that's holding you back, or the people who are holding you back. You're holding on to them like if it was some, crypto project you wanted to explode. But the truth is, you need to let it go, right? You need to let go of that previous environment, and you need to embrace the new one in order for you to become successful in this industry. So environment was something that honestly, it was key for me, guys, when started in the industry, especially because at the beginning, you don't have results. And more than anything, you need the right people to feel good, to guide you. You need the right people to feed off, right? And learn from and model for you to become successful in this industry. The second thing is, when I understood that environment was key, I also understood very early on in the industry why network marketing was something that I wanted to do professionally. And the reason I chose here specifically network marketing industry is because I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate of the network marketing industry. And I'm going to tell you guys why. My parents, they were very successful traditional entrepreneurs, right? They built traditional business for over 20 years. And that's what allowed me, since I was young, to have a good lifestyle. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. Growing up, I had no scarcity. Like growing up, I went to private school, I had chef, I had driver. Like I had a very good life growing up as a kid. However, when pandemic hit, and that's why I spoke a lot about the pandemic, we lost it all, right? We went in debt, we lost everything, and my family went completely bankrupt, right? Now, the thing is, the reason I'm speaking specifically about network marketing and versus any other type of business out there is because when that happened to my family, I started, I tried to start in other businesses, and I never had the success that I had in network marketing. I started in e-commerce. I try to do drop shipping. I try to do Facebook ads to redirect to different products like affiliate marketing, but not showing my face. Whereas network marketing is something that truthfully has changed my life, and that I personally believe is the smartest business model out there. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Whenever you start any other type of business, like any other type of business, guys, I personally don't know a business that you could start with $150, but network marketing in economy specifically. Like, I don't know it. Like, and if you guys do, please let me know. But I personally don't know any other business that you can start with $150, right? And I also don't know any other business out there that has the ability to pay you $1,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $9,000 a month, $15,000 a month, $100,000 a month, and all of your cost is $100 monthly fee. Like, I've never seen any other business model but network marketing that has that low startup capital but that massive potential, because network marketing has a massive potential. However, the thing in this business is, because it's so easy for you to get in and started, majority of people don't take it seriously. I'm going to tell you what I personally did when I started in this business. When I started in this business, I paid, specifically in economy, right? I paid the same amount of money to get in than each and every single one of you. I paid $149. However, I treated this business as if this business, I paid to enter it $149,000. Like, I literally added a couple zeros there, and I was like, I don't care. Yes, it was easy for me to enter economy, but I am going to take this business as serious as if I have invested six figures in it. And why did I have that mindset? Because I understood that this business could have the potential to actually make me six figures, and even now 7 figures, if I took this business as a business. Because majority of us, we see network marketing as, oh yeah, something that I'm gonna do whenever I'm free. If you do network marketing as something you're gonna do whenever you're free, that's a hobby. And I'm sorry, but I don't know any other hobbies that pay money. If you want this business to pay you as a business, you need to treat this business as a business. Because ain't nobody paying you money for you to play tennis. Ain't nobody paying you money for you to go play football with your friends. Like, am I right? So if you want this business to actually pay you some serious money, take it very seriously, right? Now, one thing as well that I loved about the network marketing industry is, and something that absolutely changed my thinking whenever deciding to actually decide on what type of business I wanted to start. And when I chose network marketing, a big reason why I chose it is because of something that I'm going to tell you guys right now. And that is the power of residual income. Guys, I'm going to be honest, when I've heard the concept of residual income, it absolutely transformed my life, right? Because the thing is, majority of jobs out there, and if you're an employee, for example, you get paid for the amount of time you're putting into something. For example, if you go to work 8 hours a day, you're getting paid for those 8 hours that you're putting every single day, right? But the minute you get sick, the minute you want to travel, the minute something happens and you don't show up to work, then you're not getting paid. And the same thing if you're self-employed, by the way. There's people who are self-employed and they think they're their own boss, right? The truth is, no, like, you're not your own boss when you're being self-employed. You're your own boss, quote unquote, or you create actual residual income when you have a business that's running with or without you, right? And that's the beauty about network marketing. So the thing is, I understood that in network marketing, we literally have the same type of income as celebrities, as people that, as movie stars. And I'm going to explain here why. Residual income is a type of an income that you've done the work once, but you can get actually paid forever for that income, right? So let me put you guys an example. Let's say you have an actress, right? And this actress has invested so much time and so much energy into recording a movie, right? She's done the work for, let's say, 2 years, right? But put a lot of work and energy into, being there, being in the studio, has sacrificed time with her family, has done all these things to record this movie, right? Because she's an actress. And now, whenever the movie, hits all of the theaters and cinemas and all of that, this actress is going to get paid every single time the movie's getting played. She's put in the job once for 2 years, made the sacrifice once for 2 years, but now she's going to get paid forever. So let me give you guys now the same example with economy. You guys are going to learn the skill sets of sales. You guys are going to learn the skill sets of network marketing. You guys are going to learn the skill sets of promoting, of prospecting, of closing, right? Now you are going to start closing people and signing up people into your economy business. And what's going to happen now is, let's say you sign up 20 people, right? You sign up 20 people and you made, money out of the fast start bonus, which I'm going to explain in a minute, and you made money of the comp plan, which I'm also going to explain in a minute. Amazing. You sign up those 20 people in December. January comes around and these people have started to trade. They have amazing experience with the products and services. They love economy, and those same 20 people want to stay in economy. So what do? They renew their monthly fee, right? They renew their monthly fee. And guess what? You are going to get paid of those 20 people, which you put the time and effort and energy to sign them up once. But because, economy is doing the job to make them stay, because obviously they're trading, they're seeing results, they're loving the community, you get paid of those 20 customers pretty much, I'm not going to say forever, but as long as they stay in economy. And that is the power of residual income, you guys. And I'm going to share right now in the compensation plan as well. So talking more about compensation plan, there's two ways that you make money with us. Like we said, the fast start, which is every time you sign up a new person, you make $50, right? So for all my new people, all the people that literally put 0 in the chat, this is for you, right? Every time you sign up a new person, you make $50 out of that person. So if you sign up 10 people, you make $500. You sign up 20 people, you make $1,000, right? $50 per person that you sign up on the elite package. If you sign up someone in the gold package, you make $100 per person on that sign up. And the second thing is obviously the compensation plan, right? So like I mentioned with residual income, that's where it really, like the compensation plan is where the residual income is at, right? So for example, if you are someone that you sign up 20 people, like I mentioned in the example, right? You can hit a rank of, let's say, influencer 500 because you have 10 people on your left and 10 people on your right, right? So in the compensation plan, it's very simple because it's just you are getting paid based on the amount of people that you have in the company. So obviously, the more people you have, the higher you're going to get paid. Now, the beauty about the compensation plan, however, is that it doesn't just rely on you, right? And that's the beauty of the network marketing industry. If you sign up, let's say personally, 20 people, amazing. You can put 10 on your left, 10 on your right, and you're going to cash the influencer 500 rank, right? Because it's 10 and 10. You're going to get paid weekly $125, which in 4 weeks is $500 a month, right? So $500 a month, amazing. Now, again, in network marketing, it doesn't all have to come from you, because guess what? Let's say you brought in those 20 people and you put 10 on your left, 10 on your right, and let's say that someone in your left team decided to do the same thing as you. So they go ahead and they recruit, let's say 10 people, right? They recruit 10 people. They start trading, they love the opportunity, they love the products and services, and they recruit 10 people. Then guess what? Even if you haven't recruited a single person more, you go to 20 people, right? Because everything that your team recruits also benefits you. Am I making sense, guys? Can you put a yes in the chat if I'm making sense? I just want to make sure I'm making sense for the new people. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love it. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm explaining this in the most simple way possible, right? So, okay, so everything that your team brings benefits you. Now, let's say on your other leg, right? Your right team. Let's say you also have someone, right, that also is recruiting and they also bring another 10 people. Then guess what? You now go to 2020 and you ranked up. That's what we mean when when you see the flyers, influencer 900, prodigy 3K, icon 15, like this is exactly what we're speaking about, right? And obviously, the more people you have in your team, which are also promoting, which are also helping other people get started, the bigger and the higher you can grow, right? Now, it doesn't matter if there's a person that, for example, I brought in Gloria brought in Elita brought in Jada brought in Karen brought in Roberto, and let's say Roberto, right, who's like 5 levels down, he brought in 100 people. It doesn't matter. It still benefits all of us, right? It still benefits all of us. Now, the thing is, obviously, in the compensation plan, you need to balance your legs, right? So let's say if you have a leg of 200 people, but on the other leg you have only 10, then you're gonna get paid of influencer 500, right? Not prodigy 5K. So you need to balance out your legs for you to obviously keep ranking up, right? The beautiful thing as well is some of you guys might actually already have some people on one of your legs, and that's because your upline can also help you build one of your legs. That's something that I always tell people, do not expect it, but be grateful for it. If you are someone today in the call and you have help from your upline in building one of your legs, never expect it, never be entitled for it, but always be grateful for it, right? Be grateful for it, because honestly, it is, your business, and you should take full responsibility for it. The way I see it is my business down. I fired my upline, all of my uplines, a long time ago, because I understood that this business is fully my responsibility and that my business is myself and down. And that's the same mindset that each and every single one of you guys should have, right? Hassan said something at the event. And it really stuck with me. And he's like, if you're asking, let's say your upline to fully build your business, then you might as well give him half of the check, right? You might as well ask him for half of the check. So with that being said, guys, this is the compensation plan. Now, I'll say one thing. For all the people who are new in the business, if you did not fully understood the comp plan when I explained it, don't worry. Don't worry, because I did not fully understand the comp plan as well the first time I saw it. But the one thing that you should be focused on now is recruiting, right? Trust me, the rest, how to place the people, how to grow your people, everything is going to start making sense once you're in the field. I always tell people that life is the biggest teacher. Life is the biggest teacher. Experience is the biggest teacher. So for you, if you're right now a bit confused and you don't really understand how the comp plan still works, don't worry. Right now, focus on developing the skill sets. Focus on key phrase, taking action. Actually, write it down in the chat. Taking action. Taking action. I want to see it in the chat. Write down taking action. Taking action. Taking action. Because I'm going to tell you guys something right now. It doesn't matter how many personal development books you read. It doesn't matter how many Zoom calls you join. It doesn't matter how many times you study the compensation plan. If you do not take action, you will see no results in your business. So the number one thing that I want us to prioritize this December is taking massive action. Taking massive action. Like if there was no tomorrow. I'll be completely honest, when I started in the network marketing industry, I had no clue what I was doing. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, I had no clue what I was doing, but I knew I was doing something, and I knew I was working towards something. And so I decided, you know what? Even if I don't understand exactly how this works, I understand one thing. There is people in this company, there is people in this industry that have the exact life that I want. I knew my mentor, she had the exact life I wanted. She was traveling the world, financially free, so might as well do what she says, right? That's what I thought, right? I'm just gonna take action upon it, and then obviously everything else is gonna come, right? So with that being said, I know majority of you people, I know majority of you guys are asking right now, how will that happen? Like, how will I make it happen, right? And again, like I said, I had a specific mindset, which was like, even if I don't know exactly how I will make it happen, I will make it happen. Now, the beauty of the Icon School, which we are doing right now, is that we are giving you guys the step-by-step solution, or the step-by-step plan that you actually need to grow your business, right? So how will you make it happen? Number one, when we're speaking about mindset, the number one thing I want you to do is I want you to be committed to being disciplined. Write that down. I want you to be committed to being disciplined. I want you to be committed to being disciplined. Okay, and what do I mean by that? We are going to be giving you guys every single day tasks for the next 30 days. Okay, for the next 30 days, each and every single one of you guys are going to be receiving tasks of what you need to do to grow your business. What I want you to do is by the end of the 30 days, we are gonna be, you're gonna know exactly what you should be doing every day, right? So you're gonna have what I call a DMO. A DMO is a daily method of operation. And you're going to have that. You're literally going to know exactly what to do. So if you want to be disciplined in this business, which you have to be if you want to grow, make sure that you put your DMO in your calendar. Because I see a lot of people using the excuse, well, I don't have the time. And the truth is, if if you put the excuse that I don't have the time, then you're never actually going to do anything or see any result out of this business. And majority of people actually might think they don't have the time, but if they actually get organized, right? They get organized and they put those activities in a calendar, I am sure, I am sure all of you guys can find 2 hours, 3 hours to work towards your financial freedom. If you cannot find 2 hours, 3 hours minimum to work towards your financial freedom, then I don't think you should even be in this Zoom. I'm just being honest. Like I'm just being honest right now. So again, become disciplined, right? Have that mentality that I'm going to fully commit to this business. I'm going to do the daily tasks, find my daily method of operation, and put them in my calendar. Put a 7 in the chat, guys, if everything I'm saying is making sense right now. Put a 7 in the chat, guys, if you believe, you know, okay, love it. Love it. The second thing that I understood, guys, is again, and this was supposed to be an environment, right? In the environment slide, but is if I wanted to become disciplined and I wanted to have the right environment, I needed to see things around me all the time that inspired me, right? So one thing that I did, which helped me a lot when I started in the network marketing industry, and I still do it to this day, is have a vision board, right? So this was a vision board that I had, and I did. I think this was not really when I started. I think this was like 1 or 2 years in the industries. But funnily enough, and I haven't looked at this vision board for a while because it's like an old one, but funnily enough, a lot of the things in here have become true. I took my family recently for an all-paid vacation to Dubai, and that is on my vision board that I created 2 years ago. I haven't hit the $1 Million Hall of Fame in 2023, but I will be walking it in 2025. So that's something that, again, happened from the vision board. I put here, my people are my biggest project, and I want 10 people who are making at least 10K a month. Currently, there is 15 people from my personal organization who are making more than $10,000 a month. And funnily enough, I put these countries because I don't know why I had a feeling about these countries. Like I had a feeling about these countries. I put Bolivia, I put UK. Don't ask me why. I had nobody in the UK at the time. I put Mexico. Don't ask me why. I had nobody in Mexico at the time. And I put Colombia. Again, I had nobody from Colombia at the time. And actually, funnily enough, I have icons in all those countries currently. Like it's actually crazy what you do when you put your mind into something and when you actually visualize. So I 100,000% suggest you guys to do a vision board, and I would include something. At the time when I did this vision board, it was when I was transitioning from company, so I did not write any rank into my vision board. But right now, if you take a look at my phone screen, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have icon 250. Icon 250. So I have my next rank visualized, right? I know many of the people in the team, they have icon 9, icon 15. They have their vision board on their phones because they're seeing it every single day, right? And then again, I put here, a picture of me when I started in the industry. And I was just like really learning from everything and everyone, and understanding the products was a big part of it as well. So that's why I put here like the graph of one of the financial markets. I started with binary options, but you guys should start with Forex, I believe, or crypto. Crypto right now is booming. So just make sure you're learning from a product, an economy product, and you're going to be able to duplicate that much easier. Next up, guys, if you want to make it big in this industry, you need to be consistent, okay? The thing is, in network marketing, you don't get rewarded for the thing you've done only once when it comes to activity, right? And that's again the main reason why we decided to do this 30-day challenge. We decided to do this 30-day challenge because personally, in my experience when I started in the industry, it took me 45 days, okay, 45 days of me posting every single day on TikTok for me to go viral, right? It took me 45 days of me presenting, not every day, but almost every day, but definitely sending people the video every single day for me to have my first sign up. So I understood one thing though, that consistency over time pays massively. And I'm going to tell you guys why. When I started in the industry, again, I posted 45 days on TikTok, and on the 46th day, I went extremely viral. Now, the thing is, when I went extremely viral, I went from having no signups in my first 45 days to becoming a top recruiter in the company and becoming a six-figure earner in the next upcoming 3 months. Why? Because as you have compound trading, and I know majority of you guys know what compound trading is, it's when you start trading and then you start making profits of the profit, right? So the money starts multiplying in a crazy way. Who in here has experienced compound trading? Like the benefits of compound trading? Put a me in the chat. Put a me in the chat if you experience the benefits of compound trading. So I see here a lot of people have made money from compound trading, right? Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. As there is compound trading, there is compound network marketing. And again, I've done the work for 45 days, seen absolutely no results, but because I kept consistent, because I didn't give up, the minute I went viral, everybody wanted to sign up with me. I became top recruiter in the company, and I became a six-figure earner in only 3 months because I experienced the benefit of compound network marketing because of the consistency. One thing that I love telling anyone that's new, and I love telling the team, is network marketing is a business that you do today and the next day as well. Network marketing is the business that you do today and the next day as well, and the next day of next day as well. So I do network marketing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I do network marketing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a business of every single day. Again, have the mindset, you put six figures in this business. And I promise you, if you actually put six figures into opening, let's say, I don't know, a restaurant, tell me that you wouldn't open the restaurant 7 days a week. Tell me if you would not open the restaurant because you don't feel like it, or because you're tired, or because your dog is sick. Listen, I love my dog, okay? I love my dog more than anything. But I would not open my business because my dog is sick. And I see some of y'all telling me, you're not posting TikToks because your dog is sick. So at the end of the day, guys, like I said, this business is all about consistency. This business is about doing it every single day. And that way, I promise you guys, you will see, you will see the payoff. People are dying in the chat. I know, but it's the truth. And again, for you guys to see, I'm not lying. This is literally my story. I'm telling you guys my story right now. And this is how I started in TikTok. I started with 0 followers. If you check my account now, I have over 130K. It's in Spanish though, but you guys can still check it out. And when I went viral, obviously I gained a lot of followers and I became top recruiter in the company, like I said, right? From there on, everything just moved quickly, guys, quickly and amazing. And obviously right now we are at the position that we are right now, very blessed, very grateful, but not complacent. We're definitely going to bigger levels, guys. Like right now, obviously, there is 7 icon hundreds. Listen this, guys, like this is actually insane. There is 7 icon hundreds in economy, and 3 of them are in one vision. I'm gonna repeat that. There is 7 icon hundreds in economy, and 3 of them are in one vision. So 7 figure earners, and 3 of them are part of our organization. That is absolutely wild, you guys. And if you asked me back then when I started in the industry, if I would ever in my life think that I would become a 7-figure earner from this industry, I would have told you are out of your mind. Like I didn't believe that at all. I saw 10K a month like like insane amount of money, because again, I come from Bolivia, third world country, never had even $1,000 to my name. So you guys can only imagine if someone would have told me that 4 years in this industry I would be a 7-figure earner, I would have laughed. I would have never in my life believed it. But the truth is, majority of you guys don't know what potential you have. Majority of you guys don't know what you're capable of. I know that back then I didn't know what I was capable of. Like, I actually did not know my potential. But it was because of this industry, and because of people that believed in me, right? Because of the community that believed in me, because of my mentors that believed in me, because of my mentors that pushed me, because of trainings like this, because going to events and seeing other people making it big made me realize, if they can do it, then why can't I do it? And I want to ask you the same question right now. If I did it, why can't you do it? If, Claudia did it, why can't you do it? If Lily did it, why can't you do it? If Premium Bells did it, why can't you do it? We are really not much different, and we've all started somewhere. But right now, understand that if you want to make it big, you need to be consistent. You need to treat this business as a business, because that's one thing I did from the beginning. I never took this business as a joke. Ever, ever, ever. I understood, if I lock in and if I focus, if I lock in and I focus for the next 5 years of my life, I'm going to be making income that's going to set me for the rest of my life. And guys, kid you not, said and done. Said and done. It's been 4 years that I've been in the industry, and we're at Icon 100, and I know next year it's going to be Icon 250. I have absolutely no doubt about that. All the icons and my main icons that I'm working with, they know that's my goal. They know what we're running for, and I know it's gonna be done. Like, I know. I'm speaking out loud, and I'm committing myself. I'm making public commitments to you guys right now. I'm saying it. Like, I'm saying it in front of all, and you guys can hold me accountable. That Icon 250 is going to be done next year. And it's not going to be done by December. It's going to be done. I want to have it done by the first 6 months of the year. So I don't know if you're someone in the chat right now who you were scared of making public commitments before, but I want you to actually, grab some courage right now. We're in a safe space, and I want you to write in the chat, what is your public commitment? What is your public commitment? By when are you going to hit Prodigy 3K? By when are you going to hit Icon 9? By when are you going to hit Icon 15, Icon 25, Icon 50, Icon 100? By when are you going to do it? I want to see it in the chat. I want to see it in the chat. I see Theo says 1,500. By when? I see Victoria says Icon 50 by the end of 2025. I see Raminta says Icon 15 by July. Marco says Icon 9 by February. Let's go, Marco. I see Victoria says next year I will hit 1,500. Samuel says 90 days and I'm a Prodigy 5Ks. Micaela says I'm a 9K in 2025. Jada says Icon 50 by December 2025. Let's go. Prodigy 3K by March. Prodigy 3K by February. Icon 75 by August. Hamza, I'm holding accountable for that. I'm holding you accountable for that. I love it, guys. I love seeing your personal commitments. It really makes me happy, because I don't want you guys to ever be afraid to make a commitment. I want you guys to work your business. No pictures, okay? Or if you're going to take pictures just for yourself, please do not post this in Instagram, okay? As much as I love you guys saying, how much money I make and stuff, we need to be really compliant, okay? So this is for inspiration for you guys, that I want you guys to be able to make income the way I'm making income right now and the way we are seeing it. And I know it's possible in this company, and I know it's possible in this industry. So this is just something to show you guys that I started like this. I started like this, broke and broken, okay? And broke and completely broken. And today we are in a complete different place, making, 6 figures a month, 7 figures a year, because of all the tips that I gave you guys, right? So with that being said, drop some 777s in the chat if you guys are excited for what's going to be coming up next. So next up, you guys, we have this amazing flyer that I'm going to be sending into our group chat. And this is the itinerary or the schedule for the Icon School. Like you guys saw today, we covered everything of the mindset of a successful network marketer. Tomorrow, okay, tomorrow, and I want you guys to actually explode that chat with energy. And I want you guys to actually stop putting the number 7, but I want you guys to put the number 100. Put 100 in the chat. Put 100 in the chat. Put 100 in the chat. Because tomorrow we have another Icon 100 specifically teaching us about how to master TikTok. I'm actually, well, she's actually out there right now. We're staying at the same place, but it is nobody less and nobody more than our Icon 100, Claudia Kowalczyk, and she's going to be teaching us about TikTok. Guys, if there's anybody that knows about TikTok, trust me, it's her. Her team in Poland has absolutely dominated and duplicated the TikTok strategy. And I've asked her to please be a guest speaker for the Icon School tomorrow. So she's going to be teaching us all that you need to know about TikTok, right? So please make sure that you guys tune into the call tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. UK, 8:30 p.m. CET. And then again, you guys, this is the schedule for the rest of the week. We have trainings Monday up until this Friday, every single day with a different icon for you guys to actually learn from the best of the best. So with that being said, you guys, I really hope that this training helped some of you guys. I really hope this training enlightened some of you guys into believing in this industry a little bit more, into believing in this company a little bit more, and into, most importantly, believing in yourself. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, like I said, majority of you guys do not you have no idea. You have absolutely no idea the potential you have. And I'll tell you this just to end it off. I believe in you guys, and I know that if you actually, put your mind into it and put the work into it, you're going to accomplish anything you actually want in this compensation plan and in this industry and with this leadership. So I love you guys, and we will be seeing each other tomorrow for the next training. So bye.